Although the Caribbean is a well-liked travel destination, there are a lot of interesting new openings and intriguing sustainable initiatives in the works. So it's worth giving the area another look. These 8 islands will rapidly rise to the top of your bucket list thanks to the brand new luxury hotels that have just appeared on Turks and Caicos sandy beaches, and the pristine island that has one of the Caribbean's largest coral reefs and quiet white beaches. Here's a look at some of the best Caribbean islands. Barbados. Barbados's terrain is as varied as it is beautiful, offering a little bit of everything: waterfalls, rugged caves, excellent snorkeling, and even pink sand beaches. Barbados may be one of the Caribbean's top all-around islands. There are some of the nicest hotels in the area here, as well as some of the best beaches, all of which are open to the public because Barbados does not have any private beaches. Barbadians are noted for their warm welcomes and assistance in locating accessible transportation. The Bajan bus that follows the coastline are frequent, inexpensive, and provide a simple method to get across the island. They are yellow with blue stripes and vibrate to reggae music. Anguilla. Anguilla is known for having some of the whitest sands and purest waters in the world. High-rise hotels are not available in Anguilla. Additionally, cruise ships are not permitted in the ports of the island, so you won't see any of them here either. There are no casinos on this island, so you can really just enjoy the little things in life. Whilst the nightlife may not be as active as some of the others, the food scene more than makes up for it. The northernmost of Leeward Islands, Anguilla is situated in the eastern Caribbean, about 270 kilometers east of Puerto Rico and slightly to the north of St. Martin. St. Lucia. St. Lucia maintains its position as the greatest honeymoon island location despite not having the highest overall score. The Caribbean is known for honeymoons, but when it comes to serving up a romance, St. Lucia surpasses them all. You can credit the island's hilly topography for that. It all comes down to getting a hotel with a view of the 2,000-foot tall Piton Mountains, which are the island's calling card and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This makes it a popular destination for people looking for biodiversity or to just take in the natural world, together with other green landscapes. The Times writes St. Lucia's appeal is its diverse landscape, where you could be in a tropical rainforest one minute and the belly of a volcano the next, which contrasts with other islands that have sandy stretches of coast in every direction and look postcard ready. Puerto Rico. Rich history and culture, exceptional food, pristine beaches, majestic mountains, relaxation, and adventure. All packed into one sun-kissed Caribbean paradise. People on La Isla del Encanto are all buena gente, which is slang for being nice and inviting in the Boricua language. You won't simply feel like a guest, you'll feel like family here. You'll find a celebration of life, a vibrant cultural experience, delectable food for the soul, and an entrancing rhythm around every corner of this sun-washed blend of Spanish and American influences. Despite having amazing beaches, year-round sunshine, and plenty of chances for deep-sea fishing, diving, and surfing, Puerto Rico offers much more than just hands and snorkeling. Beyond San Juan's glamorous exterior, the shoreline is still remarkably undeveloped and raw, with kilometers of sparkling white sand. If you look closer, you can see the rich fusion of African, European, and Tano cultures that shaped the island in a dazzling array of festivals, mouthwatering Criollo cuisine, gracious colonial towns, world-class rum, and a vibrant musical tradition that gave rise to salsa. Although the landscape is similar, this is not the West Indies, and despite its connection to the US, Puerto Rican identity, like Cuba, remains proudly Latino. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is a magnificent-looking archipelago that is dispersed across the Caribbean Sea like so many emeralds. The name of the nation sounds like an old soul band, and that fits because the country has a timeless quality. This is one of the most diversified locations in the area due to its lush mountain peaks, fine sands, quiet coves, volcanic landscapes, and magnificent coral reefs. The country is made up of 32 gorgeous islands and cays, and it gained renown in Hollywood when it served as the backdrop for the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The British Virgin Islands. Finding the distinctive characteristics of each island in this untouched volcanic archipelago is the key to appreciating the beauty of the British Virgin Islands. Every location you set anchor has its own unique magic. From the culture and history of the British Virgin Islands' 4 biggest islands to the unspoilt natural splendour of more than 50 smaller isles. Discover, play and adventure again in Tortola. Let the soul of the island move you on Jost van Dyke and catch a glimpse of perfection in Anguilla. All of these places will draw you in. Wherever you land, you'll encounter welcoming locals, magnificent beaches and thrilling leisure pursuits. Cuba. The westernmost region of the Caribbean island chain is home to the archipelago of Cuba. It contains more than approximately 4,000 islets and keys in addition to the islands of Youth and Cuba. Long considered the forbidden island and a tropical stronghold of communism, Cuba's allure was heightened by the fact that Americans were mainly prohibited from visiting. The island is slowly transforming and opening its doors to tourists who want to view the miles of unspoilt, sparkling coastline, get a peek of collapsing socialist society, and strike up a conversation in the back of an old Oldsmobile. Dominican Republic. The second largest and most diversified nation in the Caribbean, the Dominican Republic is renowned for its friendly and hospitable people. The lush, tropical island paradise, which is bordered by the Caribbean Sea on the south and the Atlantic Ocean on the north, is home to over 250 miles of the best beaches in the world, in addition to spectacular resorts and hotels. Here you can enjoy delicious Dominican cuisine, dance to the heart-pounding thrill of the merengue, explore historic artifacts, and go on eco-tourism adventures in stunning national parks, mountain ranges, rivers, and beaches. We hope on your next visit to the Caribbean islands you're able to visit one of these spectacular places. Let us know in the comments where you're planning to visit next. Thank you for watching, we'll see you in the next video.